Today's handmade card is from the Nifty Fifties Cricut cartridge. This adorable handmade card is made with scraps of close to my heart cardstock and embellishments, and it cuts from the Cricut's Nifty Fifties cartridge. The Nifty 50 cartridge is available free right now from Cricut, but only for a few days. Each Friday, Cricut offers a free Cricut cartridge with its images, and this week the offer was for the Nifty Fifties cartridge. The Nifty Fifties cartridge has 126 images, which includes all kinds of memories from the 1950s. As I browsed this cartridge, it reminded me of Ron Howard and Happy Days. Now, just in case you missed it, you can still get the cartridge from Cricut. You can go to my website, margaritasmadness.com, and there will be links that you can purchase the Nifty Fifties cartridge in either digital or physical form. I call this card Later Gator handmade card, and here are the supplies that I used. I used an A2 card base, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then I used the sapphire blue cardstock mat, and that's 4 by 5 1/4. And then to make the card, I used black cardstock, whisper cardstock, the cloud cardstock from Little Dreamer, the pixie cardstock from the Fundamentals collection, and with the little, I think they're hearts on it, or little triangles, depending on which way you look. And I like this because it had a little texture to it for the card. And then I used acetate, a piece of acetate for the window, which you'll see in the image from the car. And I used Sparkles Assortment for the headlights. It said to use white cardstock, but I like the sparkles instead. And then, of course, I used adhesive. So let's get started, and I'll show you how to make this card. You're going to be using 3 images from the Nifty Fifties cartridge. The first one is the Cloud 9, and I'm only using the cloud, and I'm going to put the car on top of it. The next one, there's a lot of layers to this one, and this is the classic card, which goes on top of the cloud. And then the final image is the Later Gator image that I use above the cloud in the car. The Later Gator image, I'm only using the Later Gator, not the background, and it also has some star kind of things on it that I didn't use. I just used the words Later Gator. So those are the images that you're going to use, and I'll tell you the sizes as we go. But the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card base, and then you cut your sapphire mat 4 by 5 1/4, and you're going to adhere it to the card base. So there I've adhered the blue mat, sapphire blue mat, to the card base. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to cut your cloud, and this is the Cloud 9 image from the Nifty Fifties cartridge, and this cloud image is sized 3.95 by 2.88, so it's 3.95 wide by 2.88 high. Then the next thing you're going to do is cut the car out, and this is cut at 3.2 wide by 1.82 high. Again, 3.2 wide by 1.82 high, and it has a variety of images that you're going to cut. So if you just set it at that and cut them all out, you're going to be fine. You cut out the black base, you cut out the pink car, you cut out the windshield from the acetate, and you cut out the bumper and the insignia from the Whisper cardstock. And then it says to cut out headlights from white, but I used the gems for the white. So now that I've got them all cut, I'm going to adhere them together. The first thing I did was I adhered the adhesive, the acrylic, what do you call it, acetate. It's called acetate, the clear one, The first time I cut it in white and I didn't like it, and it kind of shows you to do it in acetate. I will tell you that the acetate was hard to cut on my Cricut, so what I did was I cut it, and then I had to use I cut it twice, and then I still had to use the scissors to finish it out. So I adhere that. You can see my little smudge, well maybe you can't, but there's little smudge marks from the glue, but you're going to cover that up once you put this pink car over it. Okay, I have assembled the car, and I'm going to tell you a few things. First of all, I had done the white background, and then I decided I didn't like it, so I used the plastic, the acetate. Well, when you put the acetate on, I wasn't thinking, and then the background of the car is black, so I went back, put the acetate on top of the white, and then attached the car to the cloud. The other thing I could have done is I could have trimmed off the black maybe and just put a little bit around the steering wheel. But anyway, I think the easiest way to do it is just to stick with the white, and then you know, you just have a white behind the windshield. But I do kind of like the look of the acetate. So mine has acetate, so it looks shiny like a windshield, and then there's white behind that, and all of it's on top of the black car. So I have the car completely done. The only thing I need to do, or when I finish the whole card, I'm going to add the gemstones, the sparkly gemstones, is for the headlights. So now I've added the gems for the card. I put them where the headlights are. I also put a few of the smaller ones around the top just to give it a little more color. And I thought it was really kind of cute with the 1950 theme. If you know somebody that's leaving town or going on vacation, or you aren't going to see for a while, or you're leaving and you say, well, I want to send a special goodbye to some of my friends, this is a really cute card to work with. Again, I never would have used this card had I not been offered the free images from Cricut. It just never occurred to me to make this. It's not a cartridge I normally go to, but I love free, and why not make it? It's a cute card. So the Nifty 50 cartridge is, again, it's free from Cricut for this week. I hope you like my card, and I hope you'll come back often. And while you're here, I want to tell you about a special offering I'm having during the month of May 2017. For any $50 or more purchase from my Close to My Heart website, margaritasbandness.ctmh.com, I will send you the springtime compliments. It's a group of whole bunch of stickers and die cuts and beautiful colors, and in gold and in white, and it's perfect for any card making or scrapbooking project. Again, it's yours absolutely free. It's an offer made from me, not from Close to My Heart. And with your purchase of $50 or more from my website, I again will send it to you directly from my home. It expires the end of May 31st, 2017, and I hope you take advantage of it, because within a short period of time it will no longer be available. Thank you, and have a great day.